All right, so we have a Monday special. Today is our April 4th. We have this beautiful 26 years old who really come from far, far away. Where do you come from again?
Texas.
What part of Texas?
San Antonio.
That's, we get them from Houston, from Dallas, but I don't think San Antonio yet. I know it's becoming a big city now, right? So, but how'd you come across us, and why'd you decide to come over here? Because you're like equidistant to California and here, really.
Initially, I was looking at into doctors in California, but then I came across your page, and I fell in love with how natural your work is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So we.
I decided to book a
my work, just like you said, is all about being natural. I think there's always somebody who's gonna do a slightly better, maybe westernization style or K-pop style, but I'm all about just emulating somebody who might have been born with it. And the bottom line is, you do have a fold. Let's go ahead and focus right into this. So the difficult situation, like you, is that you have a very, very, very natural infold. It's so small, but when you open and close, there's definitely tucking in of a fold, a functioning fold. It's just when you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you don't really get to see much, and you just want to have a little more visualization of your fold, and you want your eye to be a little more awakened, right? So, you had a very specific goal, which is I don't want to change my eye shape, just make my fold be a little more visible, right? So we went through the basic topography, the basic tenets of how far we can remove the skin, or how high we can create the tucking in and still make it look natural. And I think we achieved it, because now let's focus right into her eyes. We just got done, what, half an hour ago? Right? So up until about 2 hours ago, you didn't have much of a fold other than your own, right? So we kind of enhanced your fold, right? So let's go ahead and close your eyes. There's a little bit of ointment there. Let me go ahead and remove the ointment. So we made your incision. In your case, you had a natural fold. That's a little bit of, okay. Open your eyes. Okay, good. So in your case, you had a natural fold, which is about 6 millimeters. Very, 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 very natural. Which used to say a natural fold is always a weak fold, not a strong fold. Caucasians may have very strong tucking in fold, but an Asian fold that's natural is usually weak. So what we did was we tucked it in just a little bit stronger, and we brought it up by about 2 millimeters. Okay, so it's very, very exact. You saw me use my caliper to measure the millimeter like for over 15-20 minutes. The rest of it was just following that protocol, right? So once we got the measurements down, I think let's go ahead and compare this eye to this eye. So once again, it's awakened your eye. Argumentatively, maybe 10 years back, your fold was about this big, maybe not as big as this, but you had a pretty awake fold. But even in your tender age of 26, you already noticed that your fold was sort of dying down, right? So we just kind of made it awake, but basically your fold, that's the key thing, okay? So we gave you a little bruising on both sides, but not too bad. Over the course of the next few days, you'll swell up a little more. I understand that you're here with your 2 other sisters, so you guys are gonna have a little bit of fun walking around this area and trying out different food, right? I think it's perfectly fine that you do that, but when you eat salty food and Asian food with a little bit of MSG, you're gonna swell up a little more, but that's give and take. It will be perfectly fine for you to do that, okay? And for the next 3 days, you can use ice, okay? And to minimize, and also sleep 30 degrees out. So how was your experience altogether? How was the pain and so forth?
Right now I'm not actually experiencing any pain at all. It's not painful, and everything went smoothly, I would say, and really quick. Everybody here is really nice.
Oh, thank you. So while you're here for a week, we're gonna follow you very closely every few days. You can come and visit us every day if you want to, okay? And we'll make sure. I'm sure you got better things to do than coming here every day with your 2 sisters, but when you get a chance, come on a regular basis, and we'll follow you very closely.
Mm-hmm.
And the sutures will be removed by next Monday completely. And when you fly, you're going to be flying out what, Monday or Tuesday? Monday,
Mm-hmm.
great. And then June and other staff will follow you very closely via phone, and we're going to ask you to send us some pictures.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get a chance, maybe if you can come by New York, maybe in 2 to 3 months, that'll be great. Okay? Thank you for letting us do this. Really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay.